Okay, next discussion video is which is better, One for All or being the Avatar? Now, this does tend to come down to personal preferences, but I think it's obvious which one is objectively better between the two. And that would be the Avatar state. Now, before I get into answering that, let's first go over One for All. Firstly, before you could even use it properly, you'd have to be quirkless to begin with, or else simply obtaining One for All would cut your lifespan to the point where you die of old age in your mid 30s. Not to mention, your body's gonna have to be at peak human condition just so even 1% of One for All doesn't powderize your bones when you try and throw a punch or a kick. And even if we say you can use all 100% of One for All with its physical strength without hurting yourself, there's still the fact of having to master the other 7 quirks within One for All. Sure, the past users could explain how the abilities work, but you still have to manually learn how to use them the same way every normal person would, as if they were born with that quirk. But in the case of the Avatar, you get to control the forces of nature: earth, fire, water, and air. And some avatars have done incredibly incredible feats of strength, like when the Avatar Kyoshi submerged and buried alive an entire kingdom casually with her earthbending. Or the fact that each of the 4 main elements have multiple sub-elements beneath them. You could waterbend and make ice, you could make steam, or if you're lucky, you could be able to bloodbend, which is an insanely overpowered waterbending ability. Or be a powerful earthbender that can also metal bend. Firebenders could also magma bend and lightning bend. And do I even need to factor in that airbenders, if we're thinking of a real life scenario, would be attacking and defending with something that is invisible to the human eye? Not to mention, if they wanted to, they could suck all the air out of your lungs and kill you, just like that. Or do the opposite and fill you so full of air you pop like a balloon. And that's all before I even talk about the Avatar state itself, where when you're in this state, you instantly gain access to all the knowledge and accumulated power of every past avatar to have ever existed. And compared to the measly 9 One for All users, there are thousands of avatars from the past. Despite how much I love One for All due to my love of comic books and my love for anime characters, the Avatar state is an entirely different league of power compared to One for All's capabilities.